afraid of getting back.
Yeah.
I'm in Australia. I was in your lives a year ago, 2 years ago. I've been in your lives. I've been following you for about 3 years so far.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, a big thing that's helped me is being able to kind of dissect what I was doing, right? So like, man, you gotta like, I would just ask you, because the answer to your question, I might be able to help you find it, but it's ultimately your answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And essentially, I think that it really comes down to what was your mindset like? What were you doing that was so different? Because it sounds like you were struggling at first and then you started finding some consistency. So it was like, and it's tough because I think that it's just human nature where when you start to make money, your mind naturally starts to go, okay, well, how do we make more money?
yeah,
Right? You immediately want to make more. And that's okay. That's good, right? But at some point it can start to kind of block your mindset. And it's about not changing anything, about following that same system. So I mean, I would guess, right? Because if you were saying that you were struggling at first with just like a normal live account,
yeah.
and then you went to a prop firm account and you had not just one but two pretty decently successful years.
Yeah.
So what I would think, and this is just purely a guess, but I would just think that you're probably not as good at enforcing the rules on yourself. So if you're in a live account, essentially what you're doing is just doing whatever you'd like, right? Basically, just
Sure.
whatever you think might be best. But when you're trading
Yeah.
with the prop firms, you're kind of backpacking on what they think is best. So now you're more so you're using their I guess you'd call it rules essentially. And I think that that's probably what you're struggling with is having those rules and sticking to those rules.
For sure.
And as far as improving that, um, man, I think that just more comes down to practice. The more you practice with those rules, and first you have to understand that apparently they're good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The rules are helping
Long
you.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you be more strict on yourself? That's what I'd ask you.
Okay. So back then, when I started trading, I was still back in uni,
Uh huh.
and at that time, it's more like I'm balancing dealing with uni. I'm working at the same time, and trading is like just something I do at night time because when you trade in New York over here, it's about midnight.
Yeah.
So it's like you already had a long day and it wasn't working out. So when I became profitable, it was more like I was only trading London. So I was like having my class in a few days. The only days I'm not having classes, I'm only working. That's the only day I'll trade.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I became profitable. But after I finished uni, I kind of relaxed in terms of also that need of wanting that money, like, and
Yeah.
also that fee. I don't
Yeah.
have that motivation like going forward. Like I'm comfortable in my job. That's what I'd
Mm-hmm.
say.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that it's a man because I used to do a lot of one on ones and I stopped doing them as much. But dude, I feel like most people, not most, but a handful of people that would come in were like, "Hey, I want to learn to trade. I just got fired. I'm getting kicked out of my apartment. What should I do to make all this money tomorrow?" And it's kind of like, well, you're kind of putting yourself in the absolute worst position to trade. You know what I'm saying? So I think that
Yeah,
that probably had a huge impact on your trading as far as like you didn't have to worry about your daily stresses as much, and now you're more so trading for fun rather than with your back against the wall. And I
yeah,
really do believe that trading works that way where it's like the harder you try to make it happen, the the further it gets from you. You know, because I really do think that the markets. I always think about them like this in my own head. It's like the markets move fast in both directions. You can make a lot of money real fast, but you could also lose a lot of money real fast. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well then what's the strategy? Well, the strategy is play mostly defense. You know, worry about protecting your capital, because when it's going to be rare, not rare, but it's going to be less often than not. You're not always going to be in a huge trade making a lot of money,
Yeah.
right? And so when you do get that opportunity, you do have to let them run, you know. Um, but yeah, I think that you're just, you know, as long as you're just playing safe and you have rules and you're not in a hurry for the money, I mean that's when
Yeah.
it trading makes itself happen at that point, because you're essentially just taking what the market will give you instead of trying to pull something out of the market.
Yeah, for sure. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you for the advice, though.
Yeah, of course, man. Are you doing the prop firms now?
No, no, no. I stopped it. Like I haven't traded for a while.
Okay.
See, I don't know,
Yeah, you
months or 8 months.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. When the Friday trader went down, I like was like I kind of gave up with the platform world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the moment I'm not trading anything, I'm just looking
Okay.
the markets. Yeah.
Yeah, man, take that reset, you know, just get your mind right
Mhm.
and focus on kind of like the, you know, the things that you've been doing right. And from there it's just like just have fun, man. Just trade and enjoy trading, and um, like I said, that I think the best advice is just be as rule based as you can. Build in as many um, I you know, I guess you'd call them like barriers essentially. Like you ever went bowling and they've got the little walls up? You're kind of building
Yeah.
that for yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you.
But I think that that I feel like that would be the biggest misconception in trading. I would say that's probably the biggest misconception is people think that the skill is all about just like because I hear this term a lot, right? Is like, oh, we're
Mhm.
gonna go on the charts and print money, right? Like you see that in the like mainstream trading groups, and it's like, well, it's not a money printer, right? Because the printer is only or generally only one sided. Every now and then it malfunctions, sucks paper back in, but I've never seen a printer pull, you know, hundreds of sheets of paper back in, which is kind of what
Yeah.
trading is. And so it's like you have to be comfortable on both sides. You have to be comfortable making money and not getting a big head, and you have to be comfortable losing money and knowing that it's all just a part of the trading process. And you get left with the leftovers are your profit, you know, and you have to think about it that way, like from a business perspective, or
Mhm.
or you kind of adopt that mindset of, oh, I'm just in here printing money. I'm gonna go in and make something happen, which is usually how you get burnt, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Taylor. I'll try and come back and stick to your advice on building walls and barriers and see how we go.
Yeah, man, stay after it. And dude, like what I would do, you know, since you were saying that you were having success with the prop firms, is just model what they already have.
Yeah.
Try to follow what they're doing, but don't do it in a prop firm. Do it with your own
That's what
stuff. I
counts.
mean, if that's what you think is best for you, you know, if you're still wanting to do prop firm, do a prop firm. It's not gonna hurt nothing, you know.
Yeah. Um, I used to trade forex,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking like people are nowadays into futures, like especially futures prop firms,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking into that. If I was going to get back into prop firms into the futures market, how would you advise in terms of trading futures?
Man, I would say it's pretty much all the same, but the timing helps a lot in futures. being able to, look at like specific kind of like time windows. Um, Forex can work that way too. I feel like there's just a lot more hit and miss when it comes to Forex as far as timing. Um, but outside of that, I mean, you know, it's really the same. You're just applying your edge, and then you have um, essentially just candles. You're not really changing too much.
Okay.
Like for example, all the trading systems that we've been doing, they work the same on forex as they do on futures. It's just a matter of a price calculation because one is points and one is pips.
Tips, yeah.
But outside of that, I
And
mean, it's the same.
and also, I do find like the futures markets programs that you guys do use like for trading, they're a bit complex rather than forex market. Compared to how in forex market you have the MetaTrader 4 and 5, and you do have the C trader in futures market. You do have the quantum tower and the different ninja trader. So it's a bit complex. It's like learning something new also.
I'll definitely say that it is definitely learning something new, but I don't think it's complex, to be honest. I think it's just you got to fool around with it for a minute. It's gonna feel a little uncomfortable, but once you take some trades on it, you'll be comfortable. Dang, that Nasdaq turned around heavy.
All right, that's all, Kyle. Thank you so much.
Of course, man. See you around. Brandon, what's up, boy? I didn't even know you were in here, bro. I didn't even hear a soundboard. There it is. Dang, this thing turned around, dude.
Going on, T.
What up, Cam? Holy cow, what news just hit?
None.
And what is everything else doing? What up, Mac?
Yeah.
Bro, what is going on here? Oh my goodness. Bro, this is wild.
Yeah, I got in the short at like 19,901.
Yeah. I'm about to take one here too. And you didn't say nothing. No, I'm kidding. Was it a signal or you just took the short?
Nah, I just took the short
Oh,
off all
lame.
highs.
Lame. Let's see if we could short without running the high of that gap.
Come on.
Looking like we're getting a small pullback. I saw a freaking US30 trying to run that low, and then S&P was really running it, but it looks like they actually gave a nice little reversal there. Pretty sure this one's gonna get hit. I've got the daily bias system on. Cam,
Yep.
I just don't have my
Uh,
stop and TP lines.
Yeah, I didn't put him in. There's some complications with it.
Oh, nice. Oh, they're running wild today. Mac, bro, how you been?
been good, man. Been
Good
real
deal.
good.
Heck yeah, man.
Real good.
You been trading?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. That
Real
means
good.
you've been getting better.
Oh yeah. Life is grand. Nice and smooth.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Love
have to,
to hear
I'm gonna have
that.
to get on your calendar,
Cool, man. Let me know.
do a little quick follow up.
Yeah, I'm a little busy the rest of this week, but I should be free maybe at the end of the week or beginning of next.
Yeah, I just wait till next week.
Okay.
Good for me. We got news the rest of this week, so that'll be good. Get that out the way, then go over that with you.
Yeah. No. They're going short, baby.
I wonder if we're gonna hit this 0.25 on NASDAQ. I'm curious to see that.
Damn, this thing is pushing. I think they're going to push for that low of the day. I tried to take the short, but got pulled out.
Yeah, we're not too far off from the 0.25. About 130 ticks away.
I'm sure that's a short there. I'll go short in that gap. Right there. Dang. We're on that small chart, so it's going to be a little volatile. I'm kind of thinking that they want to come up here, but I still think they're short. Oh, there it goes. Long on YM. Not sure how I feel about that one. I'm going to pass on that one, I think. Just don't feel comfortable with those longs. But I guess it means we took a long here too. Maybe I could get a limit in there. 49.30. Stop is at 48.55. That's a bit low. That's a bit too far for me. Mute him. So I took the signal just to copy it over. I'm not going to use the same stop. It's just a little bit too wide for me. Okay. And I'm going to take this last one here on NASDAQ. This will be my last one for the day. Ah, man, they wouldn't pull back. Well, US30 turned around. So we're sitting in a long. We're up like almost a 2-1. I'm going to go ahead and go break even on that. And I'm going to take off just 2 contracts. That way we take something at the 2-1. And then we could aim the rest for like a 5-1 or so.
Damn, US30 is a runner.
Yeah. See what happens. Trying to stay in NASDAQ, but
What are you, short or long?
I'm short.
Oh. Yeah, I'm aiming for that 0.25 as well.
I'm going to close it. Just don't want to sit through that.
Yeah.
I think it'll go there. I can't sit through that right now. Not when it's looking like this.
Yeesh.
Damn, this thing freaking ran, dude.
Yeah, no, that was wild.
NASDAQ ran at least a little lower. I think it's consolidating.
Sure.
Nice. YM just hit the TP long.
Let's go.
I'm going to sell off last two contracts and leave one more. This is basically a 10-1, so we'll just leave it there. Oh, nice.
Damn, another TP.
Yeah, another one. We're rolling this morning. What was that? Silver bullet?
Yeah. I just noticed didn't post the entry.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
Gotta fix that. Oh, we just crossed the 0.25. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, that freaking NASDAQ just dumped.
Yeah.
Risky business? Oh, that thing's running. was worth a shot. But that thing is short. Damn, and US30 is long.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's going to be it for me this morning. Just
Nice.
took a stop on NASDAQ twice. Got chopped out right here. Got short, but then closed at break even. Didn't want to sit through this pullback. And then we took a US30 long. Just ran up 3-1. Took some partials. All right, y'all.